So just what we're going to do, we're just going to take a little look at it and just give you some light feedback. You've done a session with me, so you're officially considered a client and give you feedback. I'm not going to go into big therapy or anything here, but let's just take a look. And some people that are watching this can discover what this process is about, and you get to see what was going on for you when you were doing this. So let's take a little look see. Little look see, listen sees.
Let's hear how it goes.
All right, let's hear how it goes.
Andrew, can you remind me what the exercise was, please? Sorry.
Joe, do you would want to tell us what you're doing here?
So you've got two parts to it. Well, three
So,
parts to it.
Neil, this is from the book.
I know, I don't remember. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's so the embodied story exercise. It has like three parts. It's like your Stucky story, your successful, and then I think opposite or something like this.
Okay.
Yeah. So this one is like where you feel empowered. Your
Yeah,
empowered one.
yeah.
Okay, got it.
That's okay, Neil. I barely remember too. It's a big book. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So first off, we see um, a certain looking over something, right? So it's like um, you're like pleased with what you've done, kind of looking.
It's
Yeah, and
supposed to be like at work, like
yeah,
happy with something at work, doing tasks.
yeah, and you're still doing this playing dumb thing of trying not to be great. This is running through you here too. It's like you did a good job, but you don't want to like allow yourself to feel it. It's like so it's like three layers. It's like you did a good job, but then you don't want to feel it because of the stuff that's running, but then you're doing the exercise to show that you're empowered by it. So you got these multiple layers going on.
And I think I said to you, like, I tried this so many times to record it because I was so stuck in my head of like, no, I can't do it like that. No, I can't do it like that.
So which attempt is this?
Oh, really like the seventh, eighth attempt.
Wow.
Yeah.
What does that tell you? That tells you
Mm,
probably more than you learned in any of the rest of it.
hmm The other one was my first attempt, the stucky one, or the shitty one, as I call
What does that tell you? Yeah, so it's
it.
all very revealing. As I see in
Mhm.
the book, how you approach this exercise is probably going to tell you just as much, or if not more, about what's going on in your life. And the people that don't even do it, what does it tell you about? What does it tell you? If I've had clients come in and they're like, I read the book and, I just felt essentially what they were saying is I felt superior and above doing some exercise in a book. And I wanted you to work with you directly and have you do it. It's like, okay, what does that
All
tell you?
hail Andrew.
It's, it's just a big game. It's a big scam, unfortunately. Um, yeah, and I get it. I've read dumb little trite books that are like, all right, write the five things that you like about your family. Um, but you could take even just these very surface level things, and if you go deep with them, you can still get value from them. Um, but most people aren't expecting this depth to come out of a do at your home exercise at the end of a book. Um, they just don't have a concept for it. Um, but the ones that do it, very helpful. And we have at this point, as of this video, over 21,000 people you got the book. And I think out of that, the percentage of people that have made it from hearing of the book and buying the book to being here on this call and getting a free assessment from me has been like maybe 2 people, 3 people. Okay, free call. I'm giving you free public feedback about this stuff with the author of the book. I don't know if I read a book that was important to me that helped me. I think this would be an amazing opportunity. Um, I could be biased because it's me. Um, but yeah, it's uh it's just very fascinating how many layers of not letting ourselves have what we deserve, what we want in our life. It is such a great reminder for me of like, wow, what am I just one or two choices away from having something that I'm keeping for myself? It's like, oh, all someone has to do is ask. All someone had to do is get the book, go to my website, join the group, hop on a call, show up, literally show up. And maybe someone gifted the book, so free, 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 free. And still, all the resistance. Um, yeah, it's just an amazing reminder of what is available to us at every moment. You never know. All right, let's watch the rest of this. Yeah, you see all the smiling, right? It's all this sort of very uncomfortable. You're just very uncomfortable with all this. You're also uncomfortable with being, empowered and capable. So for you, the biggest thing is to get through this awkward humor stuff layer. That's the biggest thing that's getting between you and actually accessing the resources from this. And we see that that's what you do in your life too. So yeah, I see there's sadness here. You have the smile. And very, very, very deep down, you know that you're abandoning yourself at some level. Um, Even though it's just, a smile here. Yeah, it's like you just can't bring yourself to being powerful. Yeah. So it's just there's so many layers between you and us actually knowing what you're capable of. All right. So that was one. What are you hearing on that one?
Me or the others?
You.
Oh, what am I hearing? What
Yeah,
do you mean?
what do you see in there?
Just a lot of acting, not really knowing what I'm doing, and like I
No,
said, no.
you're playing dumb. You could easily have done that. You're just all the smile, awkwardness. You, it it feels like you're making it awkward in order to avoid having to own your power.
I felt like I needed to smile in it to show that I was successful, though. I
Well, you
thought that
feel
that
the
was a
need to
big part of it.
smile everything. I mean, you're
Yeah,
make a joke of everything.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, all right. Well, then let's see what you do in the other one.
So this is the second part of my embodiment exercise, the sucky one.
The sucky one.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
we will crack on.
All right. Let's crack it. Okay, so the first thing I see is sort of this um backing away from. Yeah, and that too, that felt, yeah, I don't even want to say half-ass. I mean, I did not feel your heart in that. That was definitely holding back. Because if you're frustrated and stuck, you're not just going, uh, uh, uh. I felt frustrated and stuck. I know. I want to annihilate something. So there's a big holding back there. You got kind of this acting going on with your face stuff. Um, yeah, dropping down to your knees, frustrated, lots of frustration. Agony. There's a little more here, but we got can't see you. Yeah, there's actually some stuff in here. Yeah, and this is you being out of your away from the feeling, but this one actually has more sincerity than the first one. You're probably more comfortable and used to the stuckness than being empowered.
It felt more real.
Yeah. Yeah, well, exactly. That's what that means. Yeah. And you can reverse it, right? If being empowered feels more real, what might that tell you? Yeah, and lots of against your head. So it feels like there's lots of frustration, stuck energy in your head, which makes sense because you're very much in your head. Interesting, the looking around part two. Um, almost has a sense that you don't know where to go. And the head shaking kind of feels like you're sick of yourself.
That feels real.
Yeah, because deep, deep, deep down inside, you know this game you're playing. Mm. Oh, you actually were feeling something on the way out.
Yep.
Yeah, you're pissed off at yourself. Okay, well there you go. There's a little feedback from your embodied story exercise.
Thanks.
What are you hearing?
Um,
Luckily, you just had a session with me, so you're a little prepared from this rather than a freshie.
I know. What am I feeling from it? I don't know, just a whole lot of awkwardness because I knew that it would be awkward seeing it again and knowing that people were watching it. But other than that, I haven't got much else.
Okay,
Just awkwardness, cringiness. But grateful for the feedback.
you're welcome.